Alright, guys, I welcome everyone to Tuna Zone Football, where you can get the latest updates in the world of sports. Currently, there are some currently that you need to have access to them, you need to listen to them, you'll be able to be the first person to hear them. So, on my channel here, you will be able to have access to the latest news in the world of what? Football. So, I'm here to break some news or some latest updates of sport that is currently going on. I'm going to digest them, or I'm going to bring them to you one after the other. So stay tuned so that you'll be able to listen to the updates or the current trading news that is current running in the world of football on my channel here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that you always stay updated. You always get the highlights or the key moments that you miss in the world of football. You'll be able to see all of them on my channel on Tunazo Football, both TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Follow me and have access to your latest updates in the world of football. Now, on the first news that we are about to tackle here is about what? On the Real Madrid, it said Real Madrid are considering 4 managers for next season. And one of the topmost managers that Real Madrid is considering right now is Jose Mourinho. As we all know, yes, Jose Mourinho is now on the list, or one of the topmost candidate, or one of the favorite candidates that is leading the news, that is leading the chart for the top manager that Real Madrid is looking at or looking for right now to handle the team for them next season. So now let's move to the next news item. So the next news item is about Luis Diaz. As we all know, Luis Diaz this Champions League season is able to score 7 goals and have 3 assists. So in total, Luis Diaz is able to have a total of a goal and assist of 10 this Champions League that they are playing currently this season. That is the total goal that Luis Diaz is having currently. So stay tuned as we move to the next news item. The next news item on my list here. Stay tuned, guys. We are moving fast to the next news item. So guys, guess what? The next news item I'm having here is that Manuel Neuer did not save a single shot versus PSG in the game against PSG yesterday. Manuel Neuer wasn't able to save even a shot. The first goalkeeper in the last 16 UCL season to concede 5 goals without recording a single save in a knockout stage match. So now we could see that Manuel Neuer have set a record without saving a single shot in the round of 16 in the UCL. Oh my goodness, in a single season. Well, the next news item on the list here we have Mikel Arteta. A very short time ago, this club had 7 years without Champions League. So we know how much we work to be here. So this is what Mikel Arteta is saying. He's saying that for about 7 good years, Arsenal hasn't been able to come to the Champions League final, or having been able to come to the Champions League to this stage. So he's telling us that they have worked a little harder, so that is why they are currently found on the list of the people that are in the Champions League currently, are stronger in the Champions League. So tonight they are going to prove themselves again. Real Madrid are now looking at the market to sign a new center back, reports Cope. Why are they looking for a new center back? We could see that Militao is out, Alaba too is not, the Rudiger, Asensio as well. These players will be out. Oh my goodness. So why is it that Real Madrid are now having the idea of signing a new center back? It's all because Militao is out for 5 months, and Alaba too will be leaving the club, as we all know. Rudiger too will renew his contract, and we also have Asensio. Asensio too is now not in the mind of Real Madrid. So that means Real Madrid might leave Asensio this season. So due to this, we could see that Real Madrid will be lacking more center backs. So they have to sign new center backs to back up those that will be leaving. Now, Luis Enrique, where do players like Luis Diaz, Olise, and Harry Kane come from? My goodness, at halftime we try to calm down. You can't play football overexcited. What moment? So right now, Luis Enrique is telling us something. As at the first half of this game, he was they were relaxed. But looking at how Olise, Harry Kane, and Luis Diaz were playing the game, they have to come back stronger. So now the next news item here is for Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe injury count at PSG and Real Madrid. Currently, as Kylian Mbappe was at PSG, he was having, in 7 years, he had 40 injuries. And as at Real Madrid, currently, in less than 2 years, he's having a total of 30 injuries in less than 2 years, which is telling you something. So again, Xavi is still talking about Messi's matter. He said Xavi to Romario ons with Xavi is now still talking about Messi's matter. He said Xavi to Romario ons. We tried to bring Messi back Barca in 2023. We talked for 5 months and everything was ready. But in the end, the president said no, and the deal collapsed. Yes, this matter is still popping up. Javi is still saying that as he was at what Barca, or the manager of what Barca, he tried to bring Messi, but things didn't work that way. At the last minute, we could see the president saying that the deal couldn't what or shouldn't what continue as he is saying currently, and he continued to say it every time he meets the media. Now, Mikel Arteta confirms Kai Havertz is out for Atletico versus what Arsenal. So as it stands now, Kai Havertz will not be in the game for Atletico versus what Arsenal today. Oh my goodness, that is a bad news for fans. Now, Marquinhos is saying something here. Let's listen to what he's saying. He said, all football lovers love it. These are the kind of matches you dream about all years. Yes, it's true. Yesterday game is one of the games that every football lover dream to see. Yes, we could see that both teams were open and they were doing marvelous in the world of what football, and the fans were enjoying the game till the end of the whistle. Oh my goodness. Luis Enrique is now talking, or is still talking. He said, I don't expect a different match in the return leg. We are going to try. Yes, so the game that they played in the first leg, he's saying that in the second leg we shouldn't expect him playing different thing, but he's still going to continue with that style. They are also still coming in the game very stronger. 10 goals and assists shared between the PSG and the Bayern front threes in tonight's UCL. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, Jose Mourinho's return is not supported by everyone at the club, but Florentino Perez wants him back. The next manager decision will be driven by Florentino Perez, which makes Mourinho a stronger contender, report the Athletic. Now, as we all know that Mourinho is still dreaming to be the head coach of what? to be the head coach of what? Real Madrid. And as we all know that he is still dreaming to be the head coach, and Florentino Perez still wants him. Wow. It's not out. So official, Anthony Taylor will be the referee to officiate Chelsea versus Nottingham match on Monday. It's official. Pep Guardiola, let's do it together. 5 games plus the FA Cup final. Yes, Pep Guardiola is still motivating his fans or his team or his players that let's do it together. They have 5 games more, and they also have the FA Cup final to go and play and also win it as well, and also try to win the Premier League. And they have the vision, the dream that they are going to make it at the end. Now Benjamin Sesko is saying something currently. Casemiro is a work machine. He never stops. It doesn't matter what time it is. We are pleased that we have him, and we will use him until the last minute before he leaves. Wow, that is a great news from Benjamin Sesko about Casemiro. He said he loves him and how he plays, everything. He loves everything. Everything is in order, as we all know. Okay, so far so good. Hurricane reached Okay, so far so good. Hurricane reaches 61 goals contribution for the first time in his career in just 46 games in all competition. Oh my goodness, this Hurricane is doing marvelous in the world of football, breaking records, scoring goals here and there, up and down. What a moment! Breaking news: Real Madrid are not counting on Raul Asensio for the next season. He is luckier to leave than stay, reports Scope. So Real Madrid is now considering leaving Real Madrid, or Raul Asensio is considering leaving Real Madrid, and Madrid is not considering him on their list for the next season. So the likelihood of Raul Asensio leaving Real Madrid this season is very, 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 very high. Very, very high. As we speak now. Ousmane Dembele is telling us something now. He said, we are not going to change our approach in money. We will attack. Yes, that is the love of the game. When you love football, when you watch the game very well yesterday, you could see you could see what Dembele is selling us today. He said they are not going to change their approach. They are still going to attack as well. Despite them leading with 1 goal, they are not going to defend or do any other things. Yes. In the last 2 seasons, Real Madrid have suffered a total of 118 injuries. Atletico Madrid 65, Barcelona 82, who have offered 147 injuries combined in the same time frame. Oh my goodness. Danny, breaking news. Breaking news, Dani Ceballos will 100% leave Real Madrid this summer. It is now confirmed he is going to leave Real Madrid this summer. Diego Simeone is now talking. He said, we will push Arsenal where we can. Oh my goodness. So in today's game, Diego Simeone is telling us that they are going to push Arsenal wherever they can. They are going to do that and push Arsenal till they win the game over Arsenal tonight. That is going to be a nice game. We all sit quietly to watch this game as well. Oh my goodness. Martin Odegaard, we want to win every trophy that we compete for. Are you hearing me? Martin Odegaard is saying that we want to win every trophy that we are competing for. Being the Premier League, being it to the Champions League, they are in to win every trophy. So tonight is going to be fire. Let's meet on 7 o'clock. Oh my goodness, to watch the amazing game between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal. My goodness. Stay tuned. And also don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel so that you become part of us.